On its outskirts are the seas, and at its heart, rows of mountains. The name Byeonsan also means mountains by the shore. Kim Young-jun, a wrestling commentator and professor, has made his way back to his hometown.
중학교 때서 보면 이 옆에가 전부 감나무 밭이었습니다. 그때 이제 먹시감이라고 씨도 많고 그런데 그거 우리가 보면서 먹고 싶은 걸 참고 가는 그러한 때가 있었죠.
Just as Young-jun has gotten older, the seas and the mountains have also changed over time, and through the familiar scenes from the past, we head toward Byeonsan Mountain. The Byeonsan region consists of mountains, valleys, and a beautiful lake. It is a picturesque spot of Young-jun's hometown. The first thing that greets Young-jun is a reservoir called Jigso Reservoir.
부안댐이 만들어진 후에는 이제 이 직소포 물을 사용을 할 필요가 없어졌잖아요.
그렇죠.
그래서 이제 놔뒀는데 더욱 더 경치가 좋아지게 된 거죠. 그래서 사람들도 많이 찾고요.
아 그리고 여기 보니까 만들어 놓은 것처럼 반듯한 것도 같고 또 주변 경관과 어울리지니까 정말 아름다운 하여튼 그런 호수처럼 보여서.
Jigso Reservoir had been a source of drinking water for the residents of the region before the Puan Dam was built. It is a natural reservoir of clean water in the deepest valley of Byeonsan.
이야, 좋다. 응?
Past Jigso Reservoir is another site called Seonyo Pond. The streams of water flowing down the staircase-like waterfall is quite a sight.
바로 옆에 보시면 직소 폭포가 나오거든요. 그 폭포에서 내려온 물이 1구, 2구, 3구를 거쳐 직소포에
모아지는 거. 거기도 아까 보면 그 물고기들 많이 뜬 곳이.
그렇죠.
The waters of nature have shaped impressive works of art, and we continue on our way to see the famous Jigso Falls.
야, 막바지. 여기만 올라가면 이제 포가 보이겠지.
Jigso Falls is one of the 8 most scenic spots in Byeonsan. The refreshing flow of water splashes down from 30 meters high.
정말 어디죠? 순하면서도 강한 아주 직수폭포. 정말로 재밌게 봅니다.
As he marvels at the wondrous sights before him, Young-jun runs into a group of travelers who recognize him.
난 여기가 내 고향인데도 내소사 쪽에서 올라왔는데 이쪽에는 처음 왔거든요.
오늘 벚꽃이 피었으면 아주 그냥 진짜 뭐 금방 처마일 텐데.
다 만족할 수 있나요? 산에 담배꽁초 버는 사람 그리고 쓰레기 버는 사람 이런 사람들은 빠뜨려줘야 합니다. 팍팍 줘서 내보냅니다 이러죠.
After enjoying the company of the travelers, we continue along the path, past the valley to Taebaek-e Hill. Although the hill is only 160 meters above sea level, Young-jun's hometown could be seen at a single glance from the very top.
바다, 산, 그리고 평야를 거쳐서 이게 우리의 부안의 삶이고 하나의 아름다움의 극치가 아닌가. 아, 이제 바로 이제
The sights certainly live up to their name. There are 3 products that are known to be the specialties of the Byeonsan region. The first of these is called Byeonje, for the high-quality pine trees that grow in the Byeonsan region. The second product is Byeonran, or the noble orchid, a type of orchid that grows in Byeonsan. The last specialty is called Byeoncheong, a type of honey made with the herbs of Byeonsan.
지금 뭐 하시는 거예요?
예, 지금 군볼 흔들고 있습니다.
The daily temperature range of Byeonsan is significant, allowing many herbs to grow in the mountains. The honey that is made with a variety of herbs is much more fragrant and also has medicinal properties.
삼변주의 꽃이 소위 이 꿀이란 말이지.
예.
좋은 나무, 좋은 꽃에서 얻어지는.
This honey is so precious that back in the Joseon dynasty, it was even presented to the king. At the face of such precious honey, it only makes sense to have a taste. This may be Youngjun's hometown, but it will be his first time tasting its honey.
네요.
진짜 좋네. 아니 근데 꿀맛이 진짜 꿀맛이야. 여기다가 우리 집 옛날에 그 찰떡
예.
좀 바싹 마른 거 좀 약간 하룻보다 구워서 찍어 먹으면
맛있죠.
그거는 한 겨울철에 정말 그보다 좋은 맛이었을 것 같아. 벌 주인이 얼굴이 혼자 다 먹고 얼굴이 좋구먼.
아, 벌 키우면서 사람 됐어요.
그러니까 말이야. 야.
The sweet honey of Byeonsan is a precious gift of nature that is derived from the best trees and flowers of Byeonsan. Time has passed over the years, and the mountains and waters have changed with its course. During that time, a new site has been created in Byeonsan called Phoon Lake.
오래간만에 오신 것
아니
같습니다.
자주
자주
또 여기는 정말 보기 힘든 곳이잖아요.
예.
누가 들어올 수 있는 것도 아니고.
As a water conservation zone, entry to the area is limited only to authorized personnel, but special permission had been granted for Yeongjun to see the sights. Phoon Lake was created at the edge of Byeonsan when the building of the Byunghun Dam was completed in 1996. It is a lake surrounded with an array of rugged cliffs.
정말로 먹고 살기 풍요롭고 또 아름다움 간직하고 있고 높은 것 다 가지고 있는 것이 우리 부안이라고 생각합니다. 그 안에 이제 핵심처럼 이제 말이 우리 부안댐이 오늘 와서 보니까 너무너무 좋네요.
With the new sites that have recently been added, Yeongjun has made new memories in his hometown today. However, there are also sites that still remain the same today as they were back in Yeongjun's childhood, such as the fir tree forest leading to Nesosa Temple. 50 years ago, Yeongjun used to trek down this path lined with fir trees all throughout his school days.
내소사는 봄, 가을 소풍 중에 빠지지 않는 단골이었죠. 근데 지금 와 보니까 이제 전나무들은 끝으로 다 있는데 옆에 있는 물길하고 지금 감나무 밭이 많이 사라졌습니다.
Nesosa Temple is a long-standing beauty of Byeonsan. The flowers scattered on the doors of the main temple remain unchanged. Neither has their elegance withered over time. Below the Chijang boulder is a small temple that accompanies Nesosa Temple. It is called Chijang-am Temple. The clear, ringing sound of the ocarina travels along with the spring breeze and lures visitors to stop in their tracks.
이거 알죠?
예.
어렸을 때 우리 부르던 거.
예, 아이고.
This monk is the only monk in charge of the temple, which is full of large jars. Their uses are quite peculiar, as they are filled with contents such as sauces and household goods.
살림살이가 다 여기에 넣어놓은
그래서 창고에 있는 거지.
이게 창고예요, 창고.
우동 그릇.
소파일에 쓰는 우동 그릇. 이건 갖가지 약초.
스텐 그릇.
이건
헛바가지.
소파일에 등줄.
예.
소파일에 등줄. 옛날에는 다 그렇게 하고 살았어요.
창고가 없으니까.
네. 그리고 마른 나물 같은 거 넣어놓으면 아주 좋고 변질이 안 되고 옛날에는 다 항아리에 넣어놨어요.
The temple is simple, but warm. The monk generously presents Yeongjun with a cup of fragrant tea. Their meeting is all the more special because it is back in his hometown. Whenever Yeongjun comes back home, there is a place he always stops by.
아이고, 바지락국 먹으러 왔습니다.
It's the restaurant that he has been going to for 30
지금
years.
저 찾고 있잖아요. 바지락, 백합. 저는 그 바지락국을 좋아합니다. 친구들하고 한 그릇 마시고 소주 한 잔 딱 하고 다 세상이 내 것 같죠.
The mudflats of Byeonsan Spring are abundant with Manila clams. The season makes for clams that are especially plump and savory, making them a delicious addition to spring dishes.
박수 한번 하고.
저기나 좀 만나고 가자 그래요?
Sharing a hearty meal with an old friend who's made his way down in a heartbeat makes it taste even better. There is nothing nicer than having a bowl of Manila clam porridge at a restaurant outlooking the beaches of your hometown. The meal brings back memories from the past, making each bite more delicious than the last. It is time for Yeongjun to return to his normal routine. His time in his hometown may have been short, but every minute of it was worth it.
야, 진짜 내 고향에도 이러한 곳이 있구나 하는 정도의 새로운 것을 발견하는 느낌. 바로 생거 후환을 일컫는 말이 아닌가.
Although it is time to leave, Byeonsan is the home of the heart that Yeongjun will always return to.